Hey there, this is Levi from Masculine Intuition Readings, and I am here to film a little video that has been long overdue, and it's not going to be a very long one. It's just a little deck that I kind of want to promote to all y'all, because honestly, I feel like this deck has been a bit overlooked, and that's kind of because it comes across as a deck that is very run-of-the-mill, but there is something very special here. This has been constructed very well. The creator, Suzy Cherub, she's a writer, has done another deck, which was also a pleasant surprise. But her decks really have that old school Oracle deck look and feel. Well, not all of her decks. This deck kind of does. The other one looks kind of like the Star Seed Oracle and the Work Your Light Oracle. But this deck has a very like old school Oracle deck look and feel. But there's a lot of like substance in it. So as you can see, it's the Faery Temple Oracle by Suzy Cherub. Wisdom and Wonder to Empower Your Fairy Spirit. It's by Blue Angel, who I really like because they release some good shit. And the thing is, this is what the back looks like. The box is top quality. Yada, yada, yada. You've all seen it before. I'm not gonna spend my every waking moment talking about, unimportant things like that. Because in the end, it's the guidebook and the cards that matter. So there's quite a lot of cards in here. Let me show you a quick excerpt from the guidebook. You'll have the title, the keywords. There's something very special about those. A little paragraph of text, and then there's an affirmation. So you can use this deck for so many different ways. You can use it for divination. You can use it for journaling. You can use it as an affirmation deck. So, there's quite the substantial amount of information with each card. The illustrations are really gorgeous. But I did quickly reread this before I started filming. And I was like, because there's something special about the cards. And I don't know if Suzy even is aware of it herself. That really, really, really ups the game for me. So I'm gonna see if I can zoom in a little bit. I hope y'all can see it good now. These cards are not in order, by the way, because I've been using them. So I'm gonna flip through all the cards, but what I wanted to talk about really quickly was each card has a title, which you can easily use as your jump off keyword for your reading, whatever. I have said this many times. I'm more so sparked by words rather than imagery. I like looking at nice pictures. But would this have been just the words, I would have been still equally as happy with this deck. So you get this keyword, and then you kind of get 3 separate little keywords underneath, and they kind of threw me off in the beginning because I was like, ooh, these seem random. But when you look at them closely, you kind of notice that these 3 extra little keywords kind of describe a process. So, and then in the imagery right there's a lot of symbolism that makes sense. So you may think, oh, these are just, your run-of-the-mill fairy deck, a pretty fairy image, all the fairies are probably gonna be white. Well, let me tell you, not the case. All the fairies are probably gonna be female. Let me tell you again, not the case. But that's what you may think when you see this box. But the imagery that was chosen actually holds symbolism that makes sense. For example, we have the dragonfly right here, which totally makes sense for rebirth. Just an example. I digress. Because we were talking about these little words on the bottom. So we have rebirth, begin, innovate, glide. So that kind of describes the process of rebirth. You got to begin that rebirth. And then, the innovation kind of starts. and then you can let it glide and see where it takes you. And I really like that. I have never ever seen an Oracle deck before where there is that process of where processes are involved like this, and that's what makes this deck more special than you think, and more special than any other tarot Oracle YouTuber has ever pointed out. And I really wanted to bring that to you all's attention. Now, let's do a quick flip through of the cards. These are the backs, by the way. Very simple. I love them. They're on Blue Angel's new perfect cardstock. Wish every publisher would be using it. We have new beginnings, revival, renewal, romance. And every symbol in this picture was picked for a reason. Abundance, let go, conjure, craft. If you want to create abundance, you got to send something out into the universe first. You got to let something go. And then you have to do the work. You have to do some conjuring. And then you have to do some crafting. And then you'll get your abundance. So this deck shows you optional work processes for you to get to that point. And I adore it. I'm not going to be doing this for every card, but peace, despair, passing, bliss, fresh start, honesty, gentleness, hope. Really, really good. End, sweep away, culminate, restore. Stability, navigate, participate, motivate. Leadership, teach, lead, self-govern. Really, really great. Truce, ceasefire, resolve, prosperity. Luck, enter, leap, fly. Like, these keywords are so interesting. They're really interesting. The processes described are really interesting. Heart of the rose, coalesce, connection, seeds of love. Sing, vocalize, communicate, chant. Consequence, change, flutter, effect. Diversity, love that. We may have seen some diversity, but this was the very first, very clear picture of a dark-skinned person. Longevity, relish, persistence, everlasting. Like, we have those evergreens here. I mean, so much thought was put into this. Nothing was rushed. Everything was thought about. Intuition, know, see, feel. And we have a guy. We never see guys in fairy decks. And if we do, it's only in the card that kind of depicts the lover's archetype and it's together with a girl. There are male fairies. Show them to us. Suzy Cherub made sure we got to see some. Purification, detox, cleanse, liberate. This artwork is really interesting and I really love it. Ah, this is so gorgeous. Share, give, care, save. Ah, rise above, hardiness, endurance, growth. Honestly, if I ever get to do a deck with, and I'm an artist myself, but I'm not this good. If I ever get to do a deck with Blue Angel, I want this chick to do my artwork. Rise above, hardiness, endurance, growth. Don't know if I already said it. Who cares? Magnetize, guide, rise, attract. Ugh. Tears, loss, grief, surrender. Legacy, trust, inspire, fulfill. Patience, resist, realize, commitment. Passion, kindle, glow, spark. This was the card that sold me on the deck. I didn't know there would be more men in there, but, you know, adored it. Pleasure, delight, embrace, open, you know, with the, I think these are poppies, right? Yeah, I'm not sure. Not that good with I'm good with my plant symbology, just not right now. Celebration, party, merrymaking, fun. I mean, you guys can see the symbolism, right? Make a wish, ask, believe, receive. Free spirit, acceptance, truth, sincerity. An older person, ancient memory, inheritance, the past, soul contracts. Adore. Midsummer, prosper, progress, cultivate. Take flight, daring, bravery, certainty. Mojo, focus, motion, ascent. Oh man, words are powerful, and Suzy picks her words wisely rather than the word vomit we sometimes see in guidebooks and on cards in other decks. Vision, visualize, imagine, foresee. Oh man, and I haven't even used this that much because, you know, I'm kind of suffering from a little bit of deck overwhelm. I should use this more. I'm actually going to use this today for my afternoon post. Shared mission, understand, co-create, respect. Now, this is, you know, the typical card that you would see with a male figure in your standard fairy decks. You know, which is fine. And it's really gorgeous. And these people are dark-skinned as well. Lily of Love. Transform, enliven, regenerate. Perception, yearn, intuit, sense. Oh, man. Divine justice, burdens, impartiality, karma. Resilience, strengthen, step up, support. And I don't always know the English plant names, but we know why this plant is resilient, right? English is my second language, for those of you that don't know. Shine, open up, stand out, realize. Authenticity, integrity, intimacy, expression. Revel, manifest, charm, play. There's a lot of sensuality in this deck as well. Oh man, I love it. Higher consciousness, awaken, expand, enlighten. Gorgeous. Moon magic, cycles, infusions, phases. And creation, joy, dreams, momentum. Oh, we have one more, yay. Tender-hearted, rally, encourage, calm. Rally, encourage, calm. So it's kind of like a process that's being rounded off within that card. What do you got to do to become more tender-hearted? Well, first you're probably going to rally and you're going to like encourage yourself, and then you're going to feel the calm. Really, 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 really gorgeous. Love it. This has been Masculine and Intuition Readings, reviewing the Faery Temple Oracle by Suzy Cherub, artwork by Christine Karen. Love that they chose to feature the artist right here. Every deck creator should do that if they don't do the artwork themselves. Suzy Cherub also is a total doll. Very, very, very good, kind person. Love this deck. I'd say if you want an oracle deck that goes just a little bit deeper, asks just a little bit more from you as a reader, get this. It's fabulous. This has been Levi. Goodbye.